Hello, beautifuls. It's Jenster here. Welcome to week 3. My goodness, time is flying. My body's changing and transforming, and I am feeling better every single day. So, wow, days 15 to 21. Here's my report. Well, I started off with 2 days where, if you'll remember, in last week's video, I had talked about taking more of a liquid diet than a plate and fork kind of meal. So I did that for 2 days. And the reason I'm doing that is because I really want to support the removal of impurities from my body. I find that it's really helping me feel better and just clearer and everything. And I'm really a big fan of this. So did that and did yoga on those days because I'm not taking in as many calories. I don't want to be fooling around. This is about health, right? And so I'm doing this the healthy way. I'm still taking in good fats, carbs, and proteins on these days. And healthy chocolate and more. There's more. There's a lot more. But they are not torturous days. They've been fantastic. I always feel better after having them. So did 2 of those days this week. I also bumped it up a level with my 30-day shred with Jillian there, and so bumped that up. It's really hard. It's really hard. I actually realized in my last videos that I said challenging a lot, like a lot. I was challenged by the word challenge because it was really annoying, so apologies there. And so I like to talk and say so a lot, so I'm going to work on that, so... Okay? Alright. Anyway, gotta have some fun, right? So, oh my goodness. Alright. What else happened? Gosh, it's been busy. I'm working up to Halloween now. Halloween is tomorrow. Talk about challenges, right? Oh my goodness, those are my 2 words, I guess. I'll work on that. Anywho, it was a good week. The first 2 levels of the shred, the first one worked mostly on legs. The second level really bumped it up in terms of arms. And this 3rd level, boy, let me tell you, it works both at the same time, constantly. It's really, really challenging or hard or... Yeah, it is challenging. It's a challenging program for me. So, but it's been good. Made the mistake of getting on the scale, and I was kind of not really that impressed because typically when I follow just the nutrition program alone, I could drop a lot. I tend to drop a lot more weight than as I have been over the last few weeks, incorporating the exercise as well. I do understand about muscle and weighing more than fat and that kind of thing, but it was a little disheartening. I'm not gonna lie, it was. However, I did take my inches and I became a really happy girl again. I can physically tell that things are completely changing. Gosh, I've lost so much in my neck alone. Like, it's mind-blowing. Things are good. Let's see, what else? Yeah, nothing too exciting, I don't think. Actually, on the weekend, we had an event to attend, and again, I was put in front of a buffet table of food and given a plate. That wasn't easy. I ended up making a fantastic choice in the end. It was pulled pork on a small white bun. And there was baked potatoes. And so as I was going through the line, I was like, okay, should I have a baked potato or should I not? Should I have a potato or not? Okay, I'm not. And old me decided to kick in, and I grabbed the potato anyway. I put it on my plate. It's wrapped in foil. And I thought, well, okay, maybe I can have. I've been such a good girl, and I started level 3 a few days early than I expected to. And so, all this stuff, reasons and excuses going through my mind, trying to justify why I chose that little potato. By the time I got to the end of the buffet line, that's where they had all the fixins. You know, they had the sour cream and the onions and the bacon bits and everything. And I could just see people, you know, putting it on their plate. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, more calories, more. I'm like, this isn't serving me. In fact, if I eat this, I love baked potatoes with fixings, don't get me wrong. But I was thinking to myself, if I eat this, I probably will not be feeling good later. I'll definitely be feeling resentful and pretty bad. So I thought, okay. I kept the potato on my plate, took it to the table, sat, enjoyed that sloppy Joe, pulled pork Joe thing, sandwich, and I had some beans with it. And I took that potato, I put it out to the side there, and I was completely satisfied. Completely satisfied when I had finished my sandwich and my beans. And so it wasn't as big of a deal as I made it out to be. But I was very proud that I made it. So that was a huge win! Yay for me! So continuing on, here I go. This is the end of week 3. And seeing great results, feeling good, sleeping better. People are asking me, oh my gosh, Jen, what's going on with you? Life is good. I'm really feeling like I feel that I was meant to feel. Does that make sense? Like, doing yoga now, like I couldn't even touch my toes 3 weeks ago. I couldn't touch my toes bending over. I couldn't touch my toes this way bending over. And now it's just incredible. Like, I've lost so many inches on my stomach that I can actually do those things. Playing with my daughter, you know, getting up and down off the floor is so much easier. Everything just seems so much easier now. And I'm just, I'm really grateful for this amazing food, for the Isagenix program. And it just shows up at my door. It's easy to make, it's easy to follow, it works. And I'm grateful for these DVDs that are short, good bursts of good workout. It's really just a powerhouse combination. And just so grateful. So with that, I'm going to end this video. And I just said so again. Anywho, okay. I'm learning Spanish, so I was just going to say, yeah, adios. Bye. Till next week.